What's up, guys? How is it going? Let me just pull up my YouTube chat real quick. What's up, Kev? How's it going? It's always great to have you, man. Just looking at my here to make sure that everything's going to be really good for this, and I have everything pretty much on Ultra, which is, of course, awesome. And I think we are good to go. So let's go ahead and save this. And I think we are good to go. So let's go ahead and save. So Kath, let me know if the music is too loud on the game. I don't think it is, but just let me know, just in case. Right, so let's do a new campaign. So I have Shogun 2, and then I have both of the other games, so Rise of the Samurai and Fall of the Samurai. But for the sake of the stream, we're gonna start with the one that started it all, which is Shogun 2. And we have these different factions here, and I'd love for you guys to help me pick one. Sakat, if you want, you can help me pick one that we want to play as for this one. Now, my personal favorite is Oda, and the Oda clan, the only reason why it's my favorite is because of the story of Oda Nobunaga, which I won't bore you with, but oh, you want me to do Hojo? Let's see. Alright, let's take a look at Hojo. Castles are cheaper to build and repair. Reduce recruitment costs and upkeep for siege weapons, and can recruit superior siege units. Sure. I honestly have never played as Hojo, but I do like their position, and if I'm not mistaken, they start off with Tokugawa. Ooh, so we have Oda and Tokugawa. Yeah, I can totally do Tokugawa. Alright, let's see. Reduced recruitment costs for and upkeep for Kisho ninjas. Can recruit superior Kisho ninjas. Bonus to diplomatic relations and 2% chance success chance of Matsu actions. Cool. We could totally do that. Oh, I see you retracted, and you want me to do. So you want me to do one of those? You want me to do Hojo or Tokugawa? I've never played as either, but I kind of like the initial starting challenge of Tokugawa, so I think we're going to do that. And let's dive in. How's the, is the music too loud, Sakat? Or is it okay? How's the, is the music too loud, Sakat? Or is it okay?
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey.
God, I love the art in this game. It's one of my favorite things about it.
Come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Tokugawa lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness.
You.
Our wars have a power beyond the sword. But if words fail in shadows, in silence, our ninja.
I love that.
To know deception is to be on guard against its use. Few can hide from our Mitsuke. We have Imagawa friends. Diplomacy does much. Our allegiance gives us security. But we must stand alone. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All
This feels like a
will bow
movie.
to the
Good lord, this is pretty
Tokugawa
cool.
clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls.
All right, it's time to kick some Oda ass.
Tokugawa.
Some events will, if our daimyo is to become shogun, military ruler of all Japan, we must defeat
Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and look at our field army.
general has a loyalty rating that is
Gotta turn off the... advisor stuff's so annoying. No limit, and then... Okay. Alright, let's dive in. I'm at war with Imagawa. Oh, no worries, Saket. No worries, man. I think you're going to enjoy this stream. I'm actually really excited to play this game. It's different from Bannerlord Plus. It's a hell of a lot of fun. So, first things first, let's take a peek at my situation here. This game, the way it works as far as like economy is concerned, is way more basic than like some of the Total War games you're probably familiar with if you play them. But they obviously have harbors for trading. You can upgrade your roads, and that increases military speed. But it's the farms, and every location, as you can see here, has a different type of soil. So on the top left, average soil. And there are some places that have really crappy soil, and then some that have really good. So right now, I do want to invest in the economy, because that's going to pay me dividends later. And I'm going to set my Metsuk in to take a peek at what's going on here, because I'm not going to be able to take these guys right away. If we look at their field army, it should be mostly Ashigara, Yari Ashigara, kind of like me. But if you see those extra, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars, they have 6 other units garrisoned in this town. So that's going to be rough taking it. So for now, I'm going to just remove them. Let's look at diplomacy here. So I'm already allied with Oda, and I can trade. So let's go ahead and trade here.
There is always a welcome for you, and a receptive audience for your ideas.
Well, Kisho, I'm friendly with them. Let's go ahead and trade. I need as many trade agreements as I can get out the gate. The value of these trade agreements aren't going to be super high in the beginning, but over time it'll pay off. So let's go ahead and save. As you can see, I'm getting $2 grand a turn, at least for right now. Yeah, I forgot about. Let's go ahead and they have the two different types of tech trees. So you have Bushido, which is basically the way of war, and then they have the way of Chi, which is like all about your economy. So for now, I want to get some better units, and mainly I want to get over here where I can unlock better archery units. And then now that I have some cash, let's go ahead and invest in probably the long Yari Ashigara. So the mod that I'm playing also adds a bunch of different units, but the most important thing about this mod is that it reduced the upkeep costs here, which means that the armies are going to become absolutely astronomical. It is going to be crazy. Let's get a archery dojo. Then can I do more long Yari? Okay. Alright, so this guy is mobilizing here. Can I do anything to him? No, I can't. Let's take a look at how far back his forces go. So he's got 2 territories. I don't think he's stupid enough to besiege me. That probably wouldn't make sense. But let's see. I mean, if he does, that'd be great because I'm in the castle, so that'd be great. Continue train between our clans and Valley Ally is no longer possible. Were they destroyed already? Good lord, they were already destroyed. Okay. Alright, well there's that. Let's see if I can entice him to attacking me. Just some more long Yari. Yeah, anything that can upgrade my economy. Go to diplomacy. I'm trading with as many people as I can trade with. I'm going to need to invest a little bit at some point in navies, but for right now, I want to clear him out. And then once I have that coast, I'll build, because there's like these trading posts here in the water. Perfect. So I can do fire arrows if I do that, so let's do that. Alright. I think if I attack here, his garrison might come out, though. How many more men does he have? Let's go ahead and start this fight. Yeah, they retreated. What to do. So I have, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 units to his 2, 4, 6, 8, like 12 or 16. Yeah, let me come back here, and it would make more sense for me to get more units. Let's get some of the sword Yari. The problem is that I have to engage him sooner rather than later, because I won't be able to out-economy him, right? Like, if we just look here, he has 2 territories compared to mine. I'm going to go a little further to see how much more he has. Alright, so we ran into Hojo. Can I trade with Hojo? Cannot trade. The ports in your home province are already full. Ah, crap. Okay. Let's get into battle, man. Let's get into battle. Okay, what do we got? My 1500 to his 1400. Balanced power ever so slightly in my favor. Now he does have 2 units of bow, and it does look like he has his daimyo, which is like the main leader of the entire faction, and his brother. So if we can kill this guy, I think it's going to do wonders for us. Let's dive in. Let's do it. This map is pretty favorable. Thank you for making this suggestion, Saket. I really enjoy this particular Total War game. And when I found out you were interested in it, I thought it would be great. Also, I did download Rome Rising and the Japanese mod. And unfortunately, it's just not working well with the mod manager, so I couldn't get it to work. And I ended up having like the toddler armies or baby armies. I don't know if you've run into that. Man, that was hysterical. I was like, what the hell's going on? let's see where he's at. So he's got like a double line over here. He's got his heavy swordsman in the front, but I'm not too concerned about that. Let's go ahead and bring these units up. No running, which is just walking. Bring these guys on the flanks up. Super interesting formation. He's got his bow Ashigara in the front left. Alright, so I'm gonna have these two switch positions because I'm gonna end up charging in the samurai, these guys. Looks like we're already getting pelted. Let's have these guys skirmish with them. I'm gonna put them in spear formation and have them engage. These models, freaking badass. They're gonna get hit right now. And these guys are about to get absolutely demolished. Watch. So just let them engage. It looks like he's making the first move, which is super interesting. Is there another bow unit? Because they're just tearing this unit up. Oh, hello, right in front of him. Let's not charge these guys in just yet. So these should be breaking in a second here. Let's have these spearmen start moving on the flanks. Come on, these guys should have broken by now. Let's go. Let's have hold and have these soften up these swordsmen. Have the general flank here, and that should be enough to destroy the remainder. Perfect. Bring these spearmen up. Have these spearmen flank them. These spearmen engage this spearman. The samurai, the Yari samurai, made not necessarily quick work, but they did a lot of damage. They just mopped up those guys, had them fall back. And now let's go ahead and pelt this rear line. So now almost everybody's committed except for their generals, which is fine. It's actually just fine. Let's go ahead and break these guys from spear wall and just have them go into the rear of that unit. Then I think I'm going to go ahead and have this unit engage the general. And take our general and have them hit the flanks of this Ashigara unit. Now let's just pause real quick and assess what's going on. So we have the Ashigara swordsman over here being pinned down by the Yari Ashigara. Kind of like a basic spear unit. It's almost an even fight right now. If I were to leave these guys here, they're not going to win the long-term fight. So the time is ticking here. These guys, however, should be able to hold out just fine against these bow. And then this unit, which has been flanked, I probably should just break them, actually, from Spear Wall and just have them engage the other Ashigaru unit. These guys did get hit in the rear. And then once these guys turn, they're going to be flanked on two sides. It's going to be over. This unit stayed in reserve, and I think it's because it doesn't know... The general doesn't know where to commit him. So we're going to see right now. I imagine that once he gets close, he's going to turn around and engage him. But I'm using him as the main target for our archer. So let's take a look and see what happens. Let's see these guys get hit with another volley. Oh. Oh, that's a bad day. Let's watch another one. Oh! I love it. I can watch that all day. Okay. And there it is. Didn't I call it? There it is. But all of our forces are committed, so let's see what happens. I mean, these guys are now going to get shot in the back by these bowmen, so that's not going to be a good thing. Oh, I think they're trying to engage my general, so I need to get him out of the fight here. These guys mopped everything up over here, so let's engage them. They're going after my archers, which is fine. We'll just end up surrounded on three sides. So now we just need to kill the generals. The infantry, none of them made it, so. They're breaking. Batter them. And let's mop up the generals, and that should be it. We won this battle. Let me get my general out of combat. I don't want to lose him, because that's a daimyo. But it doesn't matter. His boys are not going to survive. I mean, they're just getting utterly destroyed. Don't ask me what those giant tumors are on their back. I have no idea. This should be it. Let's end the battle. We won. Decisive victory. I wonder if... It didn't sound like any of their generals died. Which is unfortunate. That's... I was hoping would be the primary goal here, but... Alright, deployed. We deployed 1,500, lost 600. They deployed 1,400 and lost almost everybody. And it looks like we killed everyone. Which is perfect. We should now outnumber the garrison. Let's go ahead and besiege that. That's not looking too good, though. Let's go ahead and just maintain the siege. What season is it? It's summer, so we have fall. Okay. Let's send these Yari swordsmen. Yeah, no kidding. Makes the Polish and the Pegasus. Yeah, if they had some winged hussar, they would be just fine. But this should be good. It doesn't look like they have... They kind of put all their bets on what was going to happen here. So I should be able to basically push southwest. And be in good shape. And then what type of... This looks like it's going to be a really solid investment for us. They have a stronghold, which I think I paused building, so... I wonder, should I just attack it now? I think I will just... I'm going to attack it now. Save. There's no point in waiting. I'd rather have it and then be able to create a choke point here. So let's do that. Who's this? Perfect weather. Alright, is this their capital? No, this can't be their capital. It's too crappy to be their capital. But we are gonna attack from one side, and I want to attack from the side that presents the smallest target for my troops. Thinking maybe right here will be fine. So let's set up my troops on this side. Everybody's pretty much set up on this side already. Alright, the goal here is to engage the bow Ashigara as quickly as possible. Because if I leave these guys in the open too long, it's not gonna be a great arrangement. Let's go ahead and bring these guys up. And they have two of them, right? So we have one here. Where's the other unit? And one here. So if I hit them from this angle, it shouldn't be too bad, but I'm gonna lose a lot of men regardless. So. What are you guys gonna do? Getting hit yet? Not yet. Okay. I'm not. This is not going to be fun. Okay. All right. Where are my Ashigara swordsmen? So these guys are the chosen ones. These guys are going to be the shock troops, if you will. They're going to be the first ones on the wall. And let's get to it. Okay. Here we go. See what I mean? Ugh, painful. What the hell? It sounds like there's riflemen here, but there isn't. That's so funny. What a weird bug. They got the Swiss ink. Maybe you're crossing the bridge. Yep, the bridge. Yep. This is just not going to fare well in the grand scheme of things. But once they're engaged, I'm going to have to lower the effects because that's actually coming. There you go. That should stop some of the carnage. So now what I need to do is keep sending my men on every angle that I can. So we're going to do that. Looks like my general's getting hit, so I'm going to pull him back. I can't have him getting killed for sitting there. Or actually, we'll move him closer. Closer, but away from the action. Up here. Here. These guys are still just dicking around in the back. Get over here. What are you guys doing? Stuck under the bridge, because why not, Total War? Why not have a fourth of my army just chilling? So fun. Where are my archers? Oh, let me guess. Stuck under the damn bridge, right? Of course you are. Where are you? Oh no, you decided to get on the walls, because why not? Because shooting your enemy made no sense, right? Damn bugged game. So annoying. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But God, could you imagine Total or Bannerlord on a scale like this? God, that'd be amazing.
The enemy have taken the tower!
Half of my army's stuck under the damn bridge. If I lose the battle, that'll be why, which we'll replay it. Because it being bugged is not my fault. Still have no idea why the bowman decided to climb the walls, because again, that makes no sense.
Our men are running from
the battlefield.
Yes, of course. If we could take the tower, or at least one tower, we'll be in good shape. But slowly but surely, my men are getting on the walls, and that's really what we need, is just more of them to get on the walls. See, it's like they're coming in waves now. They're like, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be under the bridge. Oh my god, look at how many. Be able to push this unit out. As long as we can keep these guys engaged over here, we should be okay. What are they doing? What are you doing? Whoever this guy is, like, completely stuck under there, whatever this is. If we would have had these forces over there already, it'd be over. Whatever. If we win, it's fine. I've taken way more losses, but it's just mildly annoying.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and hit these guys in the flanks, and that should do it. For the hell of it, I'm going to send my general up there. Probably not a good idea. We'll see what happens. Get over here, you asshat. Get over here.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame for this play.
Actually, I'm starting to think that maybe bringing him up here was a bad idea. He's already up here. Alright, well, let's get him in the fight if he's going to be up there. Damn, look at my general. He's badass. Covered in blood. He's got horns on him. As long as he doesn't die, we'll be in good shape. It looks like his bodyguard is just putting in work over here. Look at this. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Especially with the reinforcements coming, we're going to be fine. No worries, Sakai. All good, man.
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
I just want them to get around my general. Yeah, that's true. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, the AI is really, really interesting in a lot of the Total War games, actually. But we pretty much have it. As long as my general doesn't get killed, which I'm kind of watching him. He's in the back over here. I just don't want him to get hit. They just have to mop up these guys, and they're already breaking. So we should be okay. So I won the battle, but with way more casualties because of that bug. I'm not that upset about it. It's just mildly annoying. But let's take a look here. Where's my general? Yeah, he's hanging out in the back. And they're just fighting off the last few here.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
But Dojo Samurai are really good retainers. AI is really interesting. Zooms out to see the troops that just did nothing. Yeah, AI is really interesting. Sits under a bridge for half half the game. So stupid. Still so stupid. Oh. What's this over here? What the hell's this? I'm not even, don't even get me started on that. It's so annoying. Where is my general? Show me where he's at. I don't see him and I don't want him to die, so let's get him out of combat. Okay, he's over here. Alright, that should be it. Let's speed it up. And there you go. Cost me way more men than it should have, but that's fine. It's actually not the worst thing to win battles and not win them so dramatically, like get a heroic victory, for example, because in this game that actually counts against you, and I'll show you how. God, I lost so many men. Let's just peacefully occupy. So then you get skill tree points. So let's do 2 of each one, and then you can get retainers. Heroic Samurai, +1 to command when defending on land. -10% the chance of character being assassinated. Let's just do that. Wow, that was incredibly annoying. Alright, so, but the good thing is that he already upgraded his farms and his roads, so I don't have to spend money on that. Could spend money on the harbor, and because the AI bugged out, it actually significantly reduced my, what is that called again? The upkeep, army upkeep. So over here, let's go ahead and do the roads. Let's do the harbor. And get at least one more Ashigara. I'm not really too concerned about him coming back with a vengeance right away, so we should be okay.
Yari-Ashigaru provide excellent.
Yes. We had the bow. Sweet. All right, what do we got here? What is this? Oh, the bow. Yeah. I feel like getting some light cav would be good. Cav is really only best for some flanking maneuvers, and honestly, one of the best cav in the game is the very first tier, like cav, and they are great to assassinate generals. But then I'm looking at these firebomb siege engineer workshop. I can get the mangonels next, so let's do that. And then let's get some long Yari Ashigara, and then I think I need to start investing a little bit in the... What happened to the boat? That was the whole point of getting those guys, was getting the... Alright, what do I need to unlock them? Alright, well that's what I'm working on now. Okay, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and run the next one. Send this guy to walk around and run into more nations. My goal is to eliminate this, these guys in this game. So let's have him run around, run into more people. My harbors are still at full capacity. That should change. Let's upgrade him. turns until we can get these samurai archers. So. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the here. As soon as this is up, okay. So right here under clan management, you have your fame, and as your fame increases, the Shogun gets more and more suspicious of you, and you end up with like um, negative points against him. But when you reach like infamy, which is like the final tier or whatever, the whole island declares war on you, and you cannot reverse it. It's super annoying. Take the province above you to split Japan. Yeah, I do want to target Oda, but I want to secure my flank first. That's why I want to knock these guys out. Oda gets strong really fast. As you can actually see, if you look at the map, they have this territory and this one right here already. So it's not looking too good, which means I should probably have some Yari Ashigara over here just ready to go. I think we do a third one. Let's do that. I think I'm going to mobilize my forces here now. Let's get some of the fire throwers. You'll enjoy watching those guys throw bombs into the ranks. They're actually a lot of fun. So this mod that I have on here is called the Radius mod. In addition to reducing upkeep, it adds like a bunch of units, a lot of units that aren't in the game. And then a bunch of other nations as well. So if you can see all these different colors, there's actually way more nations or factions or whatever, which is just freaking sweet. So let's go all the way to the back. Just keep running to as many people as I possibly can. And then construction report. Did the harbor finish? Perfect. So I should be able to trade with more people. Who's this? All right.
Let us.
Rome. Japan is technically an archipelago. You are right, because it's thousands of islands. But like on here, you could see that they don't really include the other smaller islands, so it's just like one big one. These guys, though, right here are trading posts, and I'd love to take those at some point. They add pretty significant cash flow to you. But for now, let's go ahead and take this army and begin to move out. I do want to upgrade this castle, especially on this flank. I'm not going to do it for this one just yet. Especially since I don't have a lot of food. I mean, the mainland itself is very separate. Yes, it is. It is. And you see a little bit of that. You can't see it on this map. But right here, you can kind of get a picture of that. Just kind of make it bigger. Yeah, you can see a better picture of that here and here. So you have like this big chunk here that's separated. This big chunk here. Some of these smaller islands. But yeah, Japan itself in the culture and everything is just fascinating. Feudal Japan is arguably next to the Roman era, one of my favorite areas of history to learn about. So okay, let's go ahead and end this turn. I am ending it in autumn, so I'm curious to see if I'll end up in snowy weather, because that's not going to be ideal. Winter, you take attrition in winter. So if that happens, I would have to go back to my territory, wait it out. Let's see. Trade route rated. Oh, that's right. These bastards. So annoying. It's not going to matter because I'm going to kill him right now. But so the main problem here is I don't have. Japan is made up of like 4 major islands, and the biggest one is cut in half and barely connected. Yeah, I think for the purpose of the game, they did make it look more joined than it is in real life. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. What the hell am I going? Great Clan destroyed, the Mori. Wow. So the problem here is that I don't have, let's say this real quick. any ranged units other than these firebomb throwers, which will be good when they get in close range. It will. So they have 2 units of Bow Ashigara. They have a ton. I mean, just a ton of... Oof. These guys, the Lone Sword Ashigara. So let's lay siege. I'm gonna take attrition, but I'm hoping they'll attack me. And if they attack me, I can utilize the spear walls to defend myself. So let's try that. Let's see if we can kind of bait him into attacking us. Let's call back my Metsu because I want him to stay with the general. Oh yeah, I will actually. I will. This right here is Kyoto is what it's called in the game. The main like hub where the Shogun sits. And when you do, there are some really cool benefits to it actually, which I hope to be able to show you. Let's go ahead and end this. I'm hoping they're gonna attack me. That's the goal. Perfect. Okay, so they did. Let's go ahead and fight the battle. The good news about them attacking me is that because my turn didn't end, I didn't take any attrition. And since I'm in the defensive position, I can utilize my spear walls. Now they have a attacking army for sure, having a lot of those sword Ashigara. But I do think my defensive units will take the day. Kyoto is the capital city during the Shogunate. I believe it turns to Tokyo soon after. You are right. You are right. That's why I pointed that out, that was the area. I love it, man. I love when people know their history. That's awesome. What's your favorite time period in history? Is it this, or what era do you like? I need something hilly, and I feel like this might work over here. Or I could just take the hill directly in front of me. That might be the route to go. Okay, so let's do. I have the long Yari. These guys are the best for frontal defense. I'll have these guys on the flanks. Miko! Welcome! I don't think I've ever seen you before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and first priority is going to be taking this right here. So let's go ahead and do that. 900s to 1400s, no guns, no problems. No guns, no problems. Right, because getting stabbed in the throat was less of a problem back then. No, there is some chivalry, aspects of chivalry that I really appreciate. So if you like medieval history, that might be something you would appreciate about that time. Interesting random historical fact: when crossbows were invented in the medieval period, the Pope tried to ban them from warfare because he considered them an unfair advantage and cruel. Little did he know we'd be inventing guns to kill each other more efficiently later, right? Because why not? Miko, welcome. Alright, so let's put the long Yari in spear formation. Now I'm gonna take a beating from these bow, and I'm not gonna be able to reach them. So all I can hope for is that they bring their units in and engage me as fast as possible. And potentially hit their own men. So that's what I'm hoping for here. Now let's get these firebomb guys. I want to show you these guys. Actually, they're amazing. So hopefully they don't destroy my army, but you'll see. It's a little wild. You know, he's not really engaging quite the way I was expecting him to, so let's... He's not gonna destroy my men. let's have these guys stop shooting before I lose all my men. Show the gestures. Hello. Saketh, what? Show the gestures. Well, hello. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and engage. I think I can outmaneuver him actually. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna commit some of our forces, even though we're outnumbered. As long as I can hold the center and the flank, I'll be okay, and then I'll be able to utilize these guys.
Shame for this play.
'Cause he's only gonna have so much ammunition before they can't continue that fight. So. And then I guess we could do the same on the flank over here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Engage. Let's bring the bombers up, and then just hope to God that this works out the way that I'm hoping it will work out. Shogun 2 Total War. So you found me by the stream title. That's awesome. Well, I hope you subscribe, man, and enjoy. I don't typically play Total War on this channel, but Saketh made the recommendation for this game, and I'm so glad he did, because this is honestly one of my favorite games. So it looks like they're engaged. Let's go ahead and I think keeping the fire bombs here should be fine. So I'm slowing it down a bit so I can keep track of everything that's happening. Let's bring the general over here, and then let's have these swordsmen hit the flanks of these guys over here. You see the bombs? So OP. Watch. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ridiculous. I love it. I love it. I love it. So hopefully they don't absolutely decimate my men in the process, but we'll see what happens. These Ashigaru should break in a second, and then I should be able to wrap up the line. That's the goal here. Oh, let's break them, break them, break them.
Our
One.
general is in grave danger, my lord.
He's fine, he's fine. Relax. There you go, they broke. Let's mop up the line.
This is a black day. Our
Oh
general
no!
is my lord.
He killed my general. That's not good. I didn't realize he was still alive, that bastard. That's fine, I have the other guy, so he'll take over. Or we could replay the battle as well. I did save it. That was the point.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
Actually, that's what we'll do. We'll concede defeat and replay the battle. Saketh simply... Let's see. I understand from... Oh, really? That's so cool to know. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. It's been a long road building this channel over time, and really want people to enjoy it. I feel like, I don't know, am I an interesting personality? Am I not? Am I a little boring? I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those guys that should be streaming, but... Miko, no, like, how did you get to the point? Did you just search it and it came up? Simply, Miko. Yeah, so it sounds like Miko searched Shogun and I came up. Yeah, Miko, I'm gonna go ahead and refight this this battle. So we're just gonna yeah, we're gonna refight it. So I want him to attack me. My general died because something, and I want to see if I can keep him alive. But if I can't, then that's fine. Let's refight this battle. Also, the grenade guys are they're good, but I have to not kill my own men with them. So that, you know, if I could do that, that would be great. So I'm thinking I'll keep them on the flanks and then use them to, like, maybe get behind the enemy. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But they're on defense when we're in a castle or something. Those guys are gonna be freaking incredible. But for now, not so much. And this time, I'm thinking that I'll really just hit the enemy with everything that I've got out the gate. Just engage them. Did any of you guys play the first Total War game? Not Rome 2 Total War, Rome Total War. Or not the first Total War game, the first Rome Total War game. That one is freaking, oh my god. Incredible. There's some great mods for that one. Roll these guys around as quickly as possible. So, ironically, if I can envelop them, even though I'm outnumbered, I think that'll be what we're going to need to win this battle. So let's have these guys... Gotta go for the night. See you later. Zakath, always a pleasure, man. Thank you so much. I always appreciate when you take time out of your day to join me. And, hey, dude, I'll catch you on the next one, okay? The video will be up later, obviously, if you want to watch it. So, and you should, because it's going to be some good battles here. Yep, see you Monday, brother. They're going ahead and just absolutely decimating these guys here. They shouldn't last that long. Let's bring the general up. The bomb troops are doing so much better on this side of the battlefield than the last time. I think attacking was definitely the route to go, even though, again, almost doesn't make sense because you're so outnumbered, but it was definitely the route to go. Okay, let's stop these bomb guys from throwing anymore.
Glorious victory will soon be yours.
Looks like we routed everyone at once. That's awesome. Just like that, we should be able to take the castle now and defeat the enemy. good. Looks like we won the battle, so let's just go ahead and peacefully occupy. Just like that, we should have destroyed this clan, which is our biggest enemy. Let's get trade agreements across the board. We're in good shape. We're in really good shape, actually. I'll be able to solidify my economy a little bit more. Let's go ahead and, what's this, magistrate? 1+ happiness proves the rate at which all arts are mastered. For that, let's just do magistrate, let's do a harbor. Upgrade the harbor to trading port. We're doing really good right now. Looks like one of our trades were broken, which means we can trade with somebody else. But, yeah.
Speak.
Why doesn't anybody want to trade with me? This guy wants to trade with me. Whoa, ho, ho, what do we got here? We got mounted katana Ashigara, mounted Yari Ashigara. Then we have bow Ashigara. Let's invest some money in building strongholds, which I guess I only need really on the flanks just to protect when if I go to war. So let's do that. And let's do a sword school because I don't have one of those right now. An army. I imagine I'll end up going to war with Oda relatively soon. Or at least I should. Let's look at Oda real quick, because they're like massive right now. Good lord. They're allies with this guy who's across from me. They have no enemies. They have 4 provinces to my 3. Let's get some archers. We're gonna need those. I don't like these firebomb guys. They're cool, kind of, but let's get rid of them. Why isn't this guy all the way down there? He should be here. Let's go. Defense, charge bonus, armor. I don't know, I guess these guys are at the same price. I'll just push the same one. Let's do a ninja.
Ideal for I
Got some cartridge here, which is perfect. Let's do 2 more, and then we'll get some more. I think the long art Yari is going to make the most sense. Perfect. I think this is a great place to call it. I think in the next episode, what I'm going to plan to do is march north, and then like take out probably Oda. Yeah, probably Oda. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Miko, thanks for joining us, and I will catch you guys on the next one.